Hi everyone, I'm Tasha with Butterfield Alpaca Ranch, and welcome to the Butterfield Alpacas and Fiber Arts channel. I have not posted a video in a number of weeks, mostly because this is just the busiest time of year for me, alpaca-wise, and I just kind of want to give you a little sneak peek of some things that I'll be covering in future videos. I do have one that kind of summarizes what my spring has been like, you know, the bigger projects, but I wanted to today give you a video just about the Cria Watch that's going on right now. I'm expecting 7 Crias this spring. Cria is what we call a baby alpaca and a baby llama. They're both called the same thing. I have 2 girls that are overdue. I'll explain that in a little bit. But I have 2 due any day and then 5 more in the middle of June. So I've been on Cria Watch for a number of weeks now. This girl right here is Sharla. She was due 12 days ago. You can still see she's very pregnant. And then over here is Bridget. She was due 4 days ago. As you can see, she's also still very pregnant. She's not shorn yet. I'm not shearing her until after she has the baby, just because of the stress level. Llamas, you shear standing up, and I figured between having her stand and having to shear her belly, which she would be extra sensitive about right now, that I would just wait. And that way I can also shear her Cria in anticipation for the summer too. So here we are. We've had a number of days of overcast, rainy weather. First sunny day for most of the last week, and so now the grass is growing really good and they're getting all the good fresh stuff here. So let's find our mama to be. So in case you didn't know, alpacas don't really have due dates. They're kind of more of a suggested date. Now on average, an alpaca pregnancy is 11.5 months, but they can slow down the growth of the baby. Oh, you can see them run. Isn't that fun? Here's big preggo Bridget, who's not really gonna run. Poor thing. She's so big now she actually waddles. Yeah, she doesn't run so much anymore. Her belly is so big. Let's see if we can get a good view from behind her. See, she actually waddles side to side. Poor thing. Okay, so like I was saying about alpaca pregnancies, that they can actually slow down the growth of the baby depending on environmental factors. So weather or stressful situations, anything along those lines. So just because her due date, Sharla's due date, was, what I say, 12 days ago, it's not a concern that the baby is still not here. The baby will come when the baby's ready. And same with Bridget's baby. You know, maybe there's a similar reason why both the girls are going late. We'll just have to see. And there's also a tendency for spring babies in general to go later. Fall babies tend to come more to the average due date. But there's a whole range of like 300 to 400 day pregnancies that is acceptable. So we are still on, there's Sharla over there, waddling away. Still on Cria Watch. Yeah. Most days I'm coming twice a day now, because alpaca babies tend to be born from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then earlier in the morning you can see, you know, the early signs of labor. But haven't seen anything like that. Actually, I haven't even seen Sharla's baby drop yet into position. So, yeah, it's a waiting game. Now let's take a look at some of the girls that are due in June. They're due either June 15th or 17th. This is Joy. She should be due June 17th. And it's in the last month that their belly really grows. Of course, you saw Sharla, and if you're used to livestock, you would look at her and go, she's pregnant? Yes, with alpacas, their pregnancies are hidden very well. And it's because they're prey animals. And a pregnancy out in the wild would be considered a weakness. And it's just one of their adaptations that they don't show their weaknesses. So they don't show that they're pregnant very much. Especially compare that to the llama. Bridget, you can definitely tell she's pregnant. She's a very round, big belly. And if she was shorn, you could really see it well. But, you know, with llamas, there's no doubt when they're pregnant. With alpacas, you have to look at some other signs. So, let's see. Yes, Joy is due on the 17th. And then we have Lindsay due, I believe she's due the 15th. Regardless, I mean, the due dates are 2 days apart, and as you've already learned, it's not always going to be like that, like on the date. This girl here was bred. She might still be pregnant. Not so sure. I have my doubts, and I have my hopes. She might just be carrying differently, but time will tell, especially as the month goes on, if her belly grows or not. And let's see, those two Surreys right there in the middle that are together, they're also bred for the 15th and the 17th. Toy Dancer is definitely showing more than Sunday. I think Sunday she'll just have a small baby. She's struggled with her weight the whole pregnancy. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a Cria that's on the small side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 girls for June. So I'm certainly expecting 6 out of the 7 that I bred to have babies. The big question is Sarah right here. Let's look from the back. Thanks for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share the channel with those who love alpacas. And I will see you on the next video.